Hello and welcome everyone. So I'm just finalizing my packing here and it's just about to try to fit them in my bag over there. So me and my friend Mats, we are planning to spend a night outside in the winter landscape. We are planning to hike a mountain and sleep in tarps. So it's very important to, I believe, to have a good sleeping system for this night, since it looks on the weather forecast that it will be quite cold, roughly around -10 to -15 degrees Celsius. And it has been cold a few nights and few days here in Sweden, so this will be an interesting experience, I believe. And this packing is not effective since it's quite close. We are not going to do a long hike today, so I will bring things that I will normally not bring, like this. I have a cast iron frying pan, weighs 1.8 kilos, so that's not lightweight, but it will be nice to cook some food with this. Yeah, I will finalize this and hopefully you will find this video interesting. Let's go. Kan det bli?
Gud, så vackert. Denna middag är ej sponsrad av. Vi gör så här. Lägga något lite.
Good night, good night.
Okay, so the night was very good actually. I got actually problems that it was too warm, so I had to remove my socks. I had 2 pairs. I removed the thickest one, and I think it's actually a little colder than anticipated this morning, than the forecast said, but it's always interesting to get up from the warm sleeping bag into the cold weather, and I did hang my sleeping bags outside in to freeze the condensation, and so I could remove it and put it back into their bags. So right now we are starting a fire, and we're going to eat some breakfast. That's next. Okay, so we are turning down our camps, and we are ready to walk to the car again. All my batteries has died, so my phone is the only one that has survived, since I had it in the sleeping bag. Okay, I think I will do a conclusion at home of the things I have learned, since there are a few things.
Okay, so back to my future self. One big thing for me, apart from the sleeping outside in nature experience, was that I wanted to try out some really cold weather. Of course it can be colder than it was, but I think it was a good learning temperature. And I simply saw this as a good opportunity to test out some new things and how they worked. For example, this was my first night under a tarp, and I'm usually a tent guy, but I will for sure expand the experience, which is my first thing I want to talk about. For this type of overnight stay in these conditions, it's basically perfect, and I will try to explain. The weather forecast was mild, so to say. No wind or precipitation of any sort, only the cold weather. So tarp, or simply sleeping under the stars, would have worked like a charm. And the possibilities you have with a tarp, you can get it to fit in most situations, and it takes a very small portion of your pack. Next thing is the wooden pegs for the tarp lines that were prepared on site is superior to metal ones in these types of conditions. First off is the fact that you save weight that you need to carry, and it's neglectable, but they work really good and are free. Really simple to fabricate with an axe or a knife. And hopefully this video inspires you to get outside and enjoy the nature. And I almost can't wait for the next opportunity. And thanks to you all and for your time watching this. See you in the next one. Bye.